Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Is this working? Okay, it's working now. Okay, hello, hello. Happy New Year, I guess. God damn it, I haven't streamed like for like nearly a month, and like there's like so many settings that is going weird. I haven't had time to adjust the new lip sync update that I got from my regular mama, so that's why you can see my mouth moving a lot. So yeah, Happy New Year, first stream of the year. Totally not nervous. Oh my god, I should definitely off the mouth sync. Give me a moment. Where did I change that? Okay, but hello Cafe, nice to see you dropping by. Welcome, welcome. Let's just change to simple. Okay. Test. Okay. This is a lot better. Oh my god, I mean, I have to get used to the lip sync stuff and all that. I think should be alright now. Test. So weird though. Do I want to use microphone? Test. Testing. Okay, I think for now I'm just gonna off it because it's kind of weird. I need to get used to it, to be honest. But hello, Happy New Year. It's so chaotic here, but hello, welcome. Hello Cafe, nice to see you dropping by. Happy New Year. Okay, so yeah, my last stream was actually all the way back during the Little Company collab together with Venta, Laplace and Ryone. That was all the way back in early December, I think. Then after that, work kind of got super busy. I went to my Japan trip, which I will be talking about later, and then yeah, here I am right now. First stream of the year. Totally did not forget how to stream. But yeah, hope you guys had a lovely year end and hope your first week of the year wasn't that bad, I guess. It's good to have you back. Oh, thank you so much, Cafe. Yeah, things has been so busy in real life, work, stuff, you know, like you go on holidays and then after you come back from holidays, all the work piles up over and over again. But yeah, I'm glad that's over with. And right now, technically, I'm still kind of tired from work, but I really want to start streaming because it's like one of the goals that I set to myself. Because looking back at 2023, I had pretty less stream because I think I felt sick a lot. Work got super busy for some reason and then life happened. So yeah, hopefully 2024 things gets better and we're gonna bounce back. But yeah, as you can see, fireworks in the back. I know it's kind of late, it's already 10th January, 10 days of 2024, and of course, it's never too late to have fireworks. But yeah, hope you guys have been doing well. Totally not used to streaming again. I was kind of contemplating like whether I want to start streaming this month or maybe next month, but you know what, I'm not gonna be lazy this year, so yeah, here I am. Okay, so anyway, for today itself, I'm just gonna take it chill. I'm gonna be talking a lot, catch up with some of you guys and let you guys know like what I've been up to as of last December. So I think some of you guys follow me on my Twitter. I went to Japan for like the last 2 weeks of December. So like technically after I applied my leave and all that stuff, and I immediately like, you know what, I'm just gonna go Japan. So I kind of like saved my leaves all the way until December, and I threw all my leaves in December. Yep. If I'm not wrong, I had about 9 leaves left. By mid-year, like I really didn't use my leave much. So like around June or July, I was like, you know what, since COVID travel is a lot better now, traveling past COVID is a lot better now. So I was like, yep, I'm gonna throw everything, and my first trip is gonna be to Japan, because the last time I went Japan was all the way back in 2019. I think that was way before COVID happened. Gosh, that must have felt so good. My workplace doesn't allow that. Oh, yeah, I totally just threw all my leaves. Like even now, you know, like the new year just started, I'm already planning my leaves. Like I'm already planning where to go and all that stuff. Like I know it's super early, but when you have like 14 days leave, of course you gotta like carefully plan your leaves and all that. Of course, I'm not gonna like use up all of it. I'm just gonna keep some leaves just in case that emergency happens, of course. So yeah, it's good to have plans. Yep. It's good to have plans, which is what I'm gonna be talking about, like my plans for 2024. And then of course, we are just gonna look back at 2023, see what things have been up. So I think we can start with that. I'm gonna be going to my YouTube channel since I upload most of my VODs there. And I'm just gonna look back at my streams and see, yeah, basically just walking through memory lane for 2023. Okay, so let me just move my OBS back there. Let me just scroll down my YouTube channel for a bit. I think this should be, was this? No, I can't even remember which was my first stream of the year. Was it this? Oh my god, I have to check my own thoughts. This was 6th January. This was... Oh, hello Kat, thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome. So it's a pleasure to see you. Okay, so I got everything set up, I guess. So yep, let's go to the other screen. Whoop. Oh, you guys are not supposed to see that yet. Not yet. Okay. How did I do that again? Oh yeah, window capture. Oh, window capture. Oh my god, I'm so lost. How do I use OBS again? OBS. Okay, there we go. Yeah, nothing bad is shown there. Okay, do this. Oh, I'm gone, but don't worry, I will be back soon. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go here. Shit, I have to... Oh my god, I'm so not prepared. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. It's good, everything's good. Yeah, I should make the screens bigger. Oops, I think maybe that's too big. Is this good? You know what? It's fine. Okay, yippee. What am I even doing? It's okay. Goenchana. Oh my god. That stupid Goenchana song has been stuck in my head ever since I saw it like on Instagram Reels. Okay. I'm not gonna let my OCD win me, so I guess we can go with this. Okay, so let's go all the way back to when... Not that. I think... Yeah, my first one was right here. Oh my god. Can I do this? Oh, I can do this. Okay, this is a lot better. Oh my god. Okay, let me just go all the way back to... Yeah, the first video for... I think you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. Oh my god, so scarf. Okay, there we go. All good. Okay, what a nice looking page. Thank you. Thank you, Carpet. Okay, so the first one was this. It was basically a trailer for my half anniversary. Apparently that was like back then when I started my 6 months of streaming, and also I had my live 2D being debut, which is something that I will be rewatching when my 1 year live 2D anniversary comes on the 28th. 28 is technically in 3 weeks, so that's gonna be pretty enjoyable to watch. Oh, I did play Apex. Oh, this was right before I had my live 2D, so I was still using a PNG. Like, to be honest, I think my PC was running a lot faster back then, but now your live 2D is taking a lot more processing power. And then I had... yes, I was still playing my Final Fantasy Stormblood, which I haven't completed. I should be completing it, especially after I saw the Dawn Trail expansion that's coming out. Oh my god, I saw the trailer. The music was so fun. I mean, it was nice, not fun. Then, I was still playing Mahjong Soul. I was playing a lot of Mahjong actually. Like every Friday, I remember, like in my schedule itself, every Friday I would just play Mahjong, and it was either me losing a lot and losing my sanity, or me actually having a good day. But most of the time, it was not me having a good day. Like, why would I make myself suffer like every Friday night? And then, yeah, I was playing more MSQs in Final Fantasy. I was working on debut stuff. What was I working on? Let's go. What was I working on? Hey? Oh, Nightbot, why are you still alive? Up, let me just bring that there so that you guys won't see anything secret. Oh yeah, I was working on my trailer actually. My anniversary trailer. Even the overlays has changed. Yeah, the overlays has changed a lot. Okay, let me just disable this collab thing. We are not collabing anytime soon. I do want to play Little Company again. I think I should start hitting up like you guys if you guys want to like play Little Company. Because I've been watching so much of it and I really want to play again. It's a really fun game, to be honest. I think I can just keep that there. I think I'm just gonna put this. Okay. Yeah, I was actually working on my trailer, debut trailer actually. You know what? That got me curious. Is it out yet? Oh, okay, it is out yet. Okay, let's watch it. Oh my god, so scarf. There should be a faster, better way to do this. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, there we go. So this was my trailer for the half anniversary. There was like actually 2 trailers. So let me just mute the music a bit. Okay. I hope the audio is okay. Yeah, this was something I animated by myself in After Effects. Because I see like a lot of people like promoting their debut trailers and all that. Then I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it myself. Then now that I look at it, there's actually quite a number of mistakes that it could have been better, to be honest. But hey, who knows? Maybe if I have a 2.0, I guess, maybe I can make it even better. But yeah, oh my god. Let's go back there. Okay, let me just turn back the music. You know what? I'll just create a new window capture for later then. Okay, let me just zoom the heck out of this so that everyone can see. Oops, I think I zoomed out too much. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I zoom up a bit too far. Oh my god, it's so scarf, I can't take it. So scarf. I swear, I've been streaming for more than a year, so I shouldn't be this scarf. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm done. Okay. Okay, then let's see. Let's go back. I was playing more Mahjong. I was playing Genshin again. Well, who knows what happened to Genshin stream, I guess. Oh, then I had my live 2D debut plus half year anniversary. This is something that I'll be rewatching. I'm not gonna click it. Definitely not gonna click it. Oh, I did play Muse Dash. I think at that point in time I bought Muse Dash, then it was only $2. So me being like a rhythm gamer, I decided to like buy it, and it was an interesting game. Oh, then I played more FF. Oh, I did play Persona 5. I bought it on PC. Wonder what happened to that stream. Like, I noticed a trend that like some games that I would start and then I would end up like not following through. But then again, Persona 5 is pretty much a pretty grindy game, and I definitely prefer playing that game on my own free time. Oh, then I was doing art. Oh yeah, I was doing some art for what's it called? For my workplace. And it was kind of pretty chill. Technically I was like doing OT at home, but well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, then we enter February. February I did Valentine's karaoke with basically songs which is related to heartbreaks and all that stuff. Maybe this year I'll do something different, we'll see. Or maybe I can do the same thing. And then more Mahjong. So as you can see, based on the thumbnail, my soul is already leaving me. Then Holocure was a thing. I still played my FF. DJ Max Respect. Oh, and then I did started my Limbus Company journey. Oh, it's been 9 months actually. So that means we might be getting our first year anniversary in Limbus Company. I haven't played Limbus Company in so long. I mean, ever since the big hoo-ha happened, and I think they kind of recover. But I haven't had the time to actually play and stream the game. Like, I would want to stream the game rather than playing it on my own, because it's definitely a pretty nice game to stream, but we'll see whether I want to bring it back this year itself. Oh, then I did more art streams. Oh my god, I did a lot, quite a number of art streams in the early part of the year. Ooh, okay, I didn't know that. This was when I did another work. Then I think everybody was like, what the fuck are you drawing? Then I'm like, you know, the usual. Don't expect me to draw any cute things. Cute things are never part of my drawing skills. I can't draw cute for nuts. Then I played more Hololive, Holocure, more Final Fantasy, more Limbus Company of course. I think those are the few games that I keep on going back to back. Oh, and then I did finish Pokemon Scarlet, thankfully. I mean, Pokemon Scarlet was a game that I started in when I started streaming, because I think when I started streaming, the game also came out, so I was like, oh, okay, just nice. Might as well stream it. It was really that game in those months. Yeah, it definitely is, like, you know, and all that stuff. Oh, and then this was the part whereby I totally... I fell sick pretty badly around this period. When was this? Let me check. This was in... 8 months. This was in April. Oh yeah, I did fell sick pretty hard in like March and all that. I think I was away for like 2 weeks, or nearly 3 weeks. Then came back. Oh, I did art streams. Like, oh my god, I really did quite a number of art streams in the early part of the year. Oh, and then Honkai Star Rail came out. When was this? Let me check. That was in April or so. Ooh, okay. Oh, Honkai Star Rail came out. I didn't know it was April. So that means 1 year is in... Oh, we are like 3 months away from anniversary. So I guess 2.0 might be coming out then. We'll see. Oh, and I did stream like back to back. I remember I did stream. Then the next day I stream again for Honkai Star Rail. And then I stream again. Like, I think out of like the MiHoYo games, I really enjoy Honkai Star Rail a lot. Like Genshin kind of got pretty tedious after a while. So I was like, yeah, you know what, Honkai Star Rail is something more towards me. Oh, then I finished chapter 1. And then, oh, I did play Star Wars Fallen Order for May the 4th. And that game was pretty heavy for streaming, so I decided not to play anymore. I guess I'll play off stream. Same here, Honkai is still a game I go back to. Yeah, definitely. Like, I do want to go back into Genshin, but there's way too many things now. And then I think Genshin is the type of game whereby if you pretty much don't play that often, you are definitely gonna miss a lot. Dr. Ratio, yes! Like, I feel that he's kinda alright, but I definitely need more imaginary characters in my team. Oh, then I played PC League of Legends for the first time. For some reason, I don't even remember why, but I did. And I've seen like a lot of VTubers getting back into League of Legends PC, so maybe this year I might want to do that too. But who knows, I mean, I do play a lot of Wild Rift. Ah yes, and then Refraction Railway, the first one happened, and that was definitely an experience. Oh, and then my birthday happened. Yeah, so I think I was thinking that, do I want to celebrate anniversary? No, celebrate my birthday. So I think when it comes to anniversary, it's probably gonna be my live 2D anniversary instead of my stream anniversary. And then my birthday will probably be like a separate thing. So there's like 2 celebrations. And then I went back to Wild Rift. I was chasing Kafka's ass, cough cough. I went back to Runeterra, but well, that ended pretty short, I guess. I did more Honkai Star Rail, like really, I really enjoyed Honkai Star Rail a lot. Oh, and then chapter 4 of Limbus Company came out. K-Corp, yes, we all remember him. Then I started doing like short vlog series, which I thought, okay, maybe it's something that I can do. That kind of work here and there, but oh well. Then I played more Wild Rift. Melon soda. Oh no, we do not talk about the melon soda. And Honkai Star Rail more. Oh my god, look at my thumbnail. It's like, oh, chapter 4, yeah. And then another part, oh, the plot thickens. And then another part, I have a bad feeling about this. Of course, that was a totally bad feeling. Oh my god, that's plot, I swear to god. Well, no spoilers, but Limbus Company is definitely a nice game if you really enjoy the storytelling. More Wild Rift, more Honkai Star Rail. Yes, was this the finale? I think this was chapter 4 finale, yeah, we all know what happened to that. I played more Wild Rift. Oh, I was just chilling. Got back into Valorant again, more Wild Rift. Totally not a Riot gamer. And did more short vlogs, more Wild Rift again. Oh, then this was summer. I think I had a chit chat, then I had just chatting and we were like talking about summer sale and all that stuff. I was doing online shopping basically. And then more Limbus Company, of course. Mirror World, the hard one. How bad can it be, right? And then I think I got super busy again. I think, when was this? I think the whole of last year, there's like a lot of stuff happening. Oh, this was happening in August. Oh, I was away for 2 months. I mean, you might not see, but it's stated here, I've been away for 2 months. What the hell happened? Why am I speaking like this? But yeah, I guess work was super busy that time. Kinda sad though. Let me just put this here. Okay. Then I tried streaming again, of course. Let's go back to Wild Rift. I think mainly Wild Rift is like one of the few games that I'll go back. We did unboxing. So, okay, speaking of unboxing, there will definitely be more hand cams this year. Because I finally bought like a proper stand for my phone, and I think I tested it. It should be fine. So hopefully this Sunday's handcam stream will be alright, I guess. Time just flew just like that. Yeah, I know, right? Like half the time I don't even remember much. I thought Limber's company was doing like midway last year, but turns out it was like early last year. Same goes with Honkai Star Rail. Really surprised. Oh yeah, that I tried getting back into Genshin again. Like if you look at this Genshin stream, like if you scroll all the way down, when was my last Genshin stream? That was all the way back in yes. It was all the way back in January. That was like 8 months, 9 months, holy shit. Yep. Definitely not gonna be playing Genshin. I guess it could be a yearly Genshin stream. I played more WoW Rift. Oh, I did started playing Baldur's Gate, but that was super heavy, I remember. Oh, I'm surprised I played for 5 hours. Yeah, I remember streaming Baldur's Gate. Then, what was it? Like, by using my live today, it got super laggy, so I switched to my PNG, but even with my PNG, it got super laggy. So I was like, you know what? Let's forego the PNG, just play it. Then I feel that any longer my PC is gonna break, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hold on this game until I upgrade my PC this year. And then more WoW Rift, of course. Yes, that was the month that Suika game was trending. Oh, this was in October. Oh my god. That was a fun game. I should actually play that game again. And then of course more WoW Rift. Like, I think WoW Rift is definitely a game that I will be playing a lot still. Yes, then Suika game, I managed to hit 3k and above. And that was offline. Like, I hit that score while on the train on the way home, then I was like, shit, I should stream this. Then of course I tried to beat my high score and that didn't happen, so maybe this year I'll try again. And then I think I was on the WoW Rift grind over and over again. More WoW Rift, and then I think that's the end of it. I think after that I didn't really upload my VODs. I think if I go to my live page, yeah, I did try like multi-streaming, but of course it wasn't really that interesting for me, so I was like, nah. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. Let me just reset this. Whoop. Yeah, I feel that I should have more variety of games, but at the same time I feel that playing the same comfort games and like being comfortable is the main purpose of it. So yeah, WoW Rift is definitely a game that I will continue playing. And yeah, speaking of it, yeah, it was a good year, I guess. Like, I did fall sick a lot and all that stuff, but I did play what I wanted. A lot of WoW Rift or Honkai Star Rail. And this year, probably I want to do more content, and I definitely like looking at the boxes of Gundams that I bought in Japan, I definitely need to start building it. Which of course segues to our next topic, which was what happened in December, what happened to me. So as you all know on my Twitter, I went to Japan. Okay, before we continue, I'm just gonna like let me see, let me just go back here. And yep, now we're gonna go talk about Japan. Let me just take a sip of water first. Okay. I think everything should be alright. Okay. So I was away for the year end. I think I was away between like 19 December to 28 December. So that's like 2 weeks. I was away in Japan. So of course, it was my first time flying back to Japan again. And I had spammed like a heck out a lot of photos. Then I did started stream a bit late because like some of the photos I realized there was like my reflection in it. I was like, oh boy, okay, so I can show that. Then I did wanted to show videos, but I realized sometimes you could see me in the video, sometimes you could hear my friends in the video. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start filtering the pictures, and yeah, so here we are. So I think my mutuals probably followed me on my Instagram, so most of the stuff are there anyway. So again, for your viewers, here are some of the photos that I've taken throughout my Japan trip last December. So of course, I took a night flight. Like, I think I'm used to taking night flights, especially when it comes to long flights, because I'm the type whereby I will be able to sleep, technically. Like, I've flown, I think there was one time I've flown from US all the way to Japan. It was about 12 hours, 13 hours, and I managed to sleep about like 8 hours out of that, and I was so damn surprised. And furthermore, we were flying in the morning and we reached in Japan afternoon, and I was able to sleep. And for this trip itself, I was able to sleep like out of the 6 hour trip, I was able to sleep about 4 hours. The only time that I woke up was basically for the morning food. Then I don't need this. Then we got off. I forgot to take photos of the food. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, we got off. And after that, of course, welcome to Tokyo. Getting through the immigration right now is a lot more simpler because of all the new revamp system that they've done. It's a lot more smoother. And then let's see, after that, yes, I checked into my hotel. For that trip, my hotel was directly outside Akihabara. Like, if I go off the station, I just walk a bit, I'm already in my hotel, which was pretty super convenient. And I think I only paid like 100 or 110 per night, which was pretty cheap. Super convenient. And of course, I think it's just because of my age, I prefer convenience over like walking like meters away from my hotel and all that stuff. And yep, this was the view. And surprisingly, like as you can see, there are billboards playing music, sounds and all that. From my hotel room, I couldn't even hear much. So I was able to sleep like pretty well every night. And of course, Genshin was around. And the first thing that I ate for my lunch was of course sushi, and of all places I went to Sushiro. Like, okay, you might ask that, okay, Singapore has Sushiro, so what's the difference? Oh, I can tell you there is a huge difference in terms of like sashimi quality, rice quality, everything is so different. And Sushiro wasn't the only thing that I ate which was familiar in Singapore. You'll see more familiar things, but I would say Japanese food in Japan itself hits different. I will recommend it. And of course, it's even cheaper there. Like, I think whatever I ate here was definitely gonna hit at least $50 in Singapore, but here in Japan, it only hits like, I think in Japan, this lunch itself was only $20 at most, which was pretty cheap. And I even went for the otoro and the whole tuna set. And then of course, after that I went, because usually my first day I always spend my time walking around Akihabara, so yeah, I walk around Akihabara. This time round, VTubers are a lot more familiar sight, so there's a lot of VTuber goods. And this is from Nijisanji, and this was in front of the Akihabara Kotokubiya shop, which is this green shop right here. And it's definitely a go-to shop if you are around Akihabara, basically. Because in this shop, it sells a lot of stuff, like you get Apex Legends, and I was so happy that I finally get to buy Apex Legends goods, which I bought, of course. And then they had a whole From Software section, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all that stuff. And this was so nice. Yeah, of course they had more VTubers. This is from Vispo. And of course, you have your Hololive Star. More Nijisanji. Even more Nijisanji. And of course, I bought stuff. This is gonna be common, but yes, I buy stuff. And of course, lo and behold, me buying stuff, a lot of stuff, was basically foreshadowing me for the later weeks in my holiday. Then I was surprised, like I didn't expect me to go Shibuya that early, but me and my friends wanted to go to this hot pot place, and so we decided, you know what, It's only our first day, we might be tired, but let's just go for good food. And we went to Shibuya. And of course, Shibuya Crossing is something that everybody knows. Everybody is going to take a photo of. But since I've been there a lot of times, I didn't take a photo at the street, I just took a photo of the whole view itself. Because taking a photo and stopping in the middle of the street was kind of inconvenient, and I definitely do not want to do that. And yeah, it was a pretty nice sight, but I think the only sad thing which I'm pretty sad is, like, let's go all the way here. As you can see, Tsutaya is gone, which I was pretty sad because I used to like walk around Tsutaya and then go to the Starbucks, all that stuff. I even bought like quite a number of CDs and books from Tsutaya back in the old days, but now it's totally gone, so kind of sad because it was kind of an iconic place. But yeah, there goes Tsutaya. Okay, then next, of course I went to Tower Records since I had time before dinner. Okay, speaking of that, at this time, you might think it's 8 PM or 9 PM, but no, this is only 6 PM. I think it was 6 PM or 5:30. It was already dark. I guess that's where winter comes, so that's why. Then I went Tower Records. Of course, I bought stuff. I went to buy King Yu's new album, which is pretty nice. I haven't opened it up yet. It's still in its wrapping. I put it on the shelf. And then, of course, we have Final Fantasy vinyls. More Final Fantasy stuff. And then, of course, we have Hololive. And more VTubers. They had like, I think they had like a whole big shelf of VTuber stuff. And of course, Kizuha's newest single came out, and of course they were promoting it. And my previous idol fandom, which I always followed with Nogizaka 46, was still going strong. Their shelf is still pretty big, so you can tell how popular it is, of course. And then we have my dear lovely Lisa, which is still going strong, so I haven't heard her new songs. Maybe I should do that one day. And then VOD released a new album, which I kind of regretted I didn't buy, because if you look at this, like, oh, not that. If you look at this, the album is pretty interesting. It's like those packaging, and then the CD is right here. It was so interesting, but sadly I didn't buy it. I didn't know why I didn't buy it, but kind of regretted it now. And then after that, we went to have dinner, which was at this hot pot. And this hot pot was pretty trending, I would say, because of the bear thing. So basically, the bear itself is the collagen or the ingredient of the soup. And then as the whole pot was boiling, it melted. Yes, I melted the bear. If you follow me on my Twitter, I melted the bear so badly. Like, look at this bear, and then it just melted. Like, I do have a video of it, but I think, you know what? Currently I'm working on my travel vlog, so just look out for it. So yeah, the bear was dead at the end, and I was like too busy consuming the food, and yeah. So I bought highball. So basically you have to buy a drink there, so I had to. Then after that, your usual vegetable stuff, your meat stuff. I did order extra meat because it wasn't enough, and the portions in Japan were quite small, so yeah. And then for a first day, I bought this. So I bought blind boxes for Dark Souls, Apex, Monster Hunter, more Apex Legend stuff. I even bought the gun, which had no troubles getting back into Singapore. And then of course I bought King Yu's Blu-ray right here. And then day 2, I went to Shinjuku for breakfast. And also I wanted to walk around the area. And for, I think it was brunch, not breakfast, brunch, I went to have Ichiran curry. No, not Ichiran curry, Coco Ichiban curry, yeah. My bad. And yes, this food is in Singapore, but it totally tastes different. I swear to God, everything tastes so good there. Then I just walked around Shinjuku, the autumn leaves were still there, and it was pretty. And then this one was the Unica Vision, which most premiers would always put on the big screen, but of course it was a nighttime, so normal advertisements were just there. And then after that, I was just walking around Shinjuku, then I chanced upon this Torigate with like very nice autumn leaves and all that, and I just, you know what, I'm just gonna take a detour and go in, and it was really nice. It was towards this shrine. I can't remember what the shrine was, but it was beautiful. And then after that, I went to another shop, and they had because I followed the Blue Period Twitter account, and Blue Period is like one of my all-time favorite manga about a struggling artist just like me back in my days. So I went there for the pop-up store, and I went to buy the calendar, which is currently sitting on my desk right here. I can show you guys like when handcam comes on. And they had a lot of goods, and of course most of it was sold out, so I just bought whatever I can. And they had other manga series, like this one is the Atelier, I can't remember what was the full name, but this was the Atelier Wish Hat, I think, yeah. And they had like goods, exclusive goods being sold there. Then in the same building, I went to Prime 1 Studio, which had the Death Stranding event previously, but this time around they had other things. So like they had a big section just for Aliens vs Predator for some reason, which was trending there. It was kind of old movie, I do not know why, but alright. Oh, then I just noticed, you know what? I'm just gonna make this smaller so that you guys can see the whole image. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they had Aliens vs Predator for some reason, and okay, it wasn't that bad. The sculptures itself was pretty detailed and all that. Then they had Berserk, Guts, and his Berserker form. More statues. For some reason they had like shit, what was this? No Game No Life, and also Sword Art Online for some reason. And of course there was a JoJo store right there. I didn't know there was a JoJo store, but when I saw it I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go in. And of course, Dio is my favorite character, and I had to take a picture of it. Don't mind my hands, my crusty, cold-fatted hands. And yes, more Dio. And this was the whole JoJo shop, so basically they had all the JoJo goods from part 1 all the way until Stone Ocean. I think they even had like some other parts. I didn't buy anything though, because there wasn't anything interesting that I wanted to buy. Then for some reason there was this sweets vending machine, and they had a Oshinoko collab. And then within the same building itself, it was where the Godzilla store was. And that was the main purpose of me going to the Godzilla store. And of course they had every single Godzilla that has existed, except for the Western one, if I'm not wrong. And they even had a pretty nice trivia here, which shows all the different Godzilla spots in Shinjuku. So of course I went to the Godzilla head. I did see the posters, which I forgot to take a picture of. And then there was the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, which I did not go at all. Like, I don't think I've gone there before at all, so maybe next time if I go to Tokyo. And of course they had Matt Frank drawing and signing for the Godzilla store, and others which I don't recognize, but it was pretty neat. And of course after that, for dinner I went to Yakiniku. Like okay, I do go to like some actual Japanese shops to eat during my trip, but for some reason I wanted to try the Yakiniku like that, and man, everything hits different. And of course at that day I wasn't drinking, this is basically just udon cha. And of course I had to eat the most famous food in Japan, Family Mart, which is your family chicken, and I even bought 2. I think I bought like 1 original and 1 spicy. The spicy wasn't even spicy at all, to be honest. And yeah, that was basically day 2 of what I bought, and as you can see, I bought a lot. Oh yeah, I did went to the Kinokuniya bookstore and bought books. So these 2 books right here, the Tips and Houses with Story, this was like art tips that I wanted to read. And for both of them, I actually followed them on their Twitter, and by chance I saw the books and I was like, okay, you know what, I should buy it. And then Kimi no Nawa art book, I've been wanting to get this. Singapore overcharges it, like Singapore's one was like only $60. And I bought that for only like what, 30 $30, half the price. I think it was 25 or 30, I can't remember, but it was definitely way cheaper than in Singapore. And then Farron's art book came out. I think it came out like in November or December, I can't remember. So I decided to buy it. I bought stuff from Godzilla store, and I scavenged around Akihabara again, and I managed to find this set of figurines. Like these four are basically, I can't remember what was the name is, but they can be joined together, which is something I like. And also all four, like Ultraman, Godzilla, Evangelion, and Kamen Rider are my favorites. So yeah. Oh yeah, the boots were so much cheaper here. Yes, oh my god, I held myself back a lot when I was like, like actually I wanted to buy more, but you know how heavy books are on your luggage, so I tried not to buy too much. And maybe I should have bought more, because later on you will know why I should have bought more, but it's fine. So yeah, these are the books that I bought. Three of the books I already bought to my office. Farron's artwork is still in this packaging. I haven't opened it yet. Technically there is, I think I have about 20% of my stuff from Japan that I've yet to open yet. And then of course I bought some anime related snacks. So technically all this I've already eaten it. The Hololive one was basically that waffle biscuit that always comes with a cut. And then for these two Meiji chocolates, they actually comes with a mini acrylic, which was pretty neat. I didn't know that. And the chocolates themselves were pretty nice. And then day 3, I went to Yokohama, and I never visited the ramen museum before, so I decided to go there for brunch. And inside there's like a short section of like the ramen culture, the history of the ramen, and also what used to be the ramen store, the different variations of ramen, so soy-based, miso-based, and salt-based. And at that time there were like a few foreigners with me, and they were like comparing like, okay, how many have I eaten before in my life then? To be honest, for me, okay, shoyu I've tried before. Tonkotsu shoyu, yes. Miso ramen, of course. Shio ramen, tonkotsu ramen. Vegetable ramen I did try before, and I even tried it during this trip, which is something I'll show you later. And there's many more which I don't think I've tried. And they had a pretty nice exhibition right here. So basically this is the whole map of Japan, and they showcase each of the famous ramen types in each prefecture, which was pretty interesting. Especially one, I think it was, I can't remember which prefecture it is, but they had a clay pot ramen. I was like, whoa, holy shit, I want to try that. And they even had one which was fully full of seafood. I was super surprised. And this is definitely a good chat. If you are like a ramen enthusiast and you plan to travel around Japan, this is definitely a good guide. Then of course we went to have brunch, and as you can see here, there are all the different ramen stores, which is actually from different prefectures, all lined up right here. And I had this shoyu ramen, which was pretty nice. Like, oh my god, the meat was so tender, the vegetable was pretty soft, the soup was kind of nice, the egg was fantastic. Then of course when you're in Yokohama, I went to the Oceanside, and that was because I went to the Gundam Factory Yokohama. Like finally, like, oh my god, I've been wanting to go to this place ever since it was announced. I did want to go earlier, but of course we all know COVID happened, so thank god they extended it to this year, and I was able to catch it before they tear down everything. Tear down or move, I think they're gonna move, but I was able to like go to the place. Then yep, that's basically the Gundam, as you can see, in its full glory. And then of course, without further ado, I went there to shop for the exclusive Gundam, and of course, let's see which one did I buy. I think I bought this one, I can't remember. Yeah, I bought two. So basically the Gundams, excuse me. So basically the Gundams that I bought was this one, the bus. which as you can see from the price is about $50. And also I bought the large size one. I think it was a 1:100 scale of the Gundam, so this is how big it is. You can definitely hold it with one hand. So I bought both, and I bought like the art book and all that, and yep, this is my bag. You have to build them yourself. Yep, these are all Gundam kits and you have to build them yourself, which is where the most of the fun is, and I don't really mind actually. Then after that, after shopping, they were gonna have a live show, so I just waited, and as you can see, the lighting is very beautiful around this timing. Like the sun is setting, the glow is there, and this is definitely like wallpaper quality in my opinion. Then while waiting, I went to get bubble tea. That was like my first bubble tea in Japan for some reason. And it was pretty alright. I was like, yeah, cheers. I'm gonna wait for the show. And they were promoting the upcoming Gundam Seed. And this was after the show, which happened. There's a full video of it, which I'm gonna put it in the vlog, so don't worry about that. And then they had like a small section of like how they managed to build this Gundam, and kudos to the team. There was really a lot of work being put into the build. And then after that, this is the evolution of all the different Gundam kits for the RX-78. So this on the right side is the original one. Look at how blocky it is back then, and then as you can see, it gets a lot better and better as time goes on. And then of course, I went back to Shibuya. No, this wasn't Shibuya. This was still in Yokohama to do some shopping. Then I saw this. I wanted it, but as you can see, one figure itself was about 6,000 yen, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna buy that. And then I took a nice stroll on the Yokohama Bay, and as you can see, the sunset was so lovely. Like, these kind of sunsets are something that I love, and it's definitely something that you can't experience in Singapore, to be honest, because Singapore's wants the sunset way too fast. So I was just walking, taking a chill stroll around Yokohama, and the lighting is really pretty. And then I had McDonald's for dinner. I know it's random, but I was so tempted to try McDonald's. And there we go. And of course, that's what I bought from the Gundam base, and don't mind my bedsheets. But yeah, as you can see, these boxes are very big. I was confident that my luggage is gonna fit, but of course, that didn't happen. So more of that later on. And as you can see, these are the amount of things that I have bought within 4 days, I think, or 3 days. And of course, I was like, yeah, can fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Surely it will fit. And then the following day, we went to the Harry Potter making of exhibition at Toshiman. So this was pretty nice actually. This was the platform that we have to wait. And they had the decorations of the brick and all that stuff to simulate the train station for the one in London or something like that. And they even like decorated with the logo right there. It was pretty nice. And the weather was lovely also. Then after that, we just walked around. The queue wasn't that bad because we all had our tickets. And basically, this is the whole map of the Harry Potter making of. And apparently they say like it would take you at most about 3 to 4 hours to tour everything, and they were not joking, man. Like, I literally went there, the sun was up, I came out, the sun was already gone. So that's how much time we spent inside. But of course, it was really an interesting sight. Like, this is the whole waiting bay. So the entrance is right there, in the middle there. And of course, the food hall to simulate the Hogwarts food hall itself. They have all the different cupcakes of the different houses, all the different foods. And then that was the start of the tour. So there's a lot of pictures for the Harry Potter, so I'm just gonna go through until I see something simple. So they had the different posters and periods of time for the Harry Potter movies, all that stuff. The Grand Hall of the Grand Hall in Hogwarts, all the different houses. This is my house, as you all know. I am actually a Slytherin. Gryffindor. As you can see, it is massive. And this is just the first part. So basically every props that were used, set designs were used, were actually brought here, or either that or they were set up here. And there was like the behind the scenes on how the designs were made, how the architecture, a preview, more stuff, more behind the scenes. Hello Slytherin from Hufflepuff. Oh, you're Hufflepuff. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I mean, you do feel like a Hufflepuff, so no offense, but you have the same vibes as a Hufflepuff. As for me, I'm way too Slytherin. Oh, then they had this the staircase thing, and this staircase thing actually moves, which was pretty damn interesting. Then of course they showed each of the common rooms, and of course I have to take pictures of my Gryffindor. And they even had the chess pieces there, Quidditch, the Tri-Wizard Cup. Oh, hello Firestorm, nice to see you. Happy New Year. Yep, Happy New Year. So I'm just showing like pictures that I've taken in Japan. You guys have probably seen on my Twitter, but I'm just gonna show you again. For streaming in a way, yes, I'm finally streaming again. And then they had a lot more props from Harry Potter. And we had the painting of Dumbledore sleeping for some reason. Dumbledore's office, which had an animatronic phoenix moving. Yeah, the phoenix was actually moving, which I have a video of it, but you will have to wait for the vlog. And then all the different wands used in the movies. I didn't buy any of the wands there because they were like pretty overpriced, and I already have a wand bag at home, so yeah. And then the potions room, which you can actually play around. And then Defense of the Dark Arts, overpriced stick. Yeah, it was kind of overpriced there. And I already bought one when I was in LA a few years back, so that was enough. And I'm not really that big fan of Harry Potter, I just like the universe around it, so yeah. But everything was so nice, I swear to god. You can even touch it. And then of course we had Voldemort, which was just standing there menacingly. And of course I had to take a picture and act cool in front of the books right there. Then after that, there was the forest part, and then there was the intersection whereby we can actually take a break. And then of course, to take a break, I went to buy the butterbeer and the Harry Potter popcorn. And the butterbeer was basically butter with soda, and oh, it was really nice. And for the popcorn was just normal butter popcorn, but it was super nice also, or maybe I was just hungry at that time. And then they had the life-size chess pieces, which you can reenact from the first movie if you want to. That's the night that Ron was on. And then they had the bridge from the school itself. Oh, okay, I think there's an ad playing, so I'm just gonna wait. In the meantime, I'm just gonna drink water. If you want to skip ads, subscribe. Okay, and we should be back. The ad has stopped playing. Sorry about that. It's basically Twitch auto play ads every hour. So yeah, I was kind of waiting for you guys to before we can move on. So there was the night bus, and then after that, directly after that was the platform itself. You get to wear the clothes just like the students there. Sadly no, you have to buy your own clothes, which was kind of pricey. So yeah. Then after that, they had a whole section for the train station. You can actually take a photo in front of the train station, but there was a long queue, so I skipped that. And then you get to go in the train itself. Then you can see all the mannequins and all the different outfits that they have worn over the years of their trip. And for some reason, the ad for London's Trailway is right there. And then we enter the Ministry of Magic, which was super huge. Like, it's so massive and detailed. I love it. As you can see based on the photo, you see like people dressing up with the clothes and all that. It was pretty cute. Sadly, I didn't want it. I didn't have it, and even if I wanted to buy it, it's like, when would be the next time like I would actually use it? Then yeah, the whole set is so massive. I love it. They even had like a mock-up of the stalls too. And then there was a part whereby they show the behind the scenes of all the different things, and these are basically the animal actors that were part of the movie itself. And yes, the owls, oh my god, the cats, the dogs. And even some of the animals had its own animatronics, so they showed the behind the scenes on how those are being created. Because some of the effects used in the movie is still pretty practical, especially some of the creatures. Like the bank goblins. Some of it is makeup, some of it is animatronics, but it's mainly makeup. Now of course we had the elves. And then the sound design, the Foley design. And then after that we had more sightings, the posters, the typography, all the different papers and props they use for the movie. Like, I'm so surprised there's so much, and they tried to make it as related as possible for the movie itself. Even the Marauders map was really interesting to look at. And then to end off the whole exhibition, they had this massive scale for the whole Hogwarts school, and it was such a nice sight to end off with. It was so massive. Like, look at the details they had. And as you're walking around the whole scale model, the light changes and you can see the building in different moods and lighting. Like, this was sunset, and then nighttime, so on and so forth. Then of course we had the shop. Of course, like, you know, the souvenir shop is always at the end of the trip. So they had a lot of wands. And they even had like an actual high quality of the chessboard, and it was 50,000 yen. So of course that's around $500. I do not have the money for that, so goodbye. And then of course they were selling the clothes over there, and I was tempted to, but I was like, nah, it's a bit redundant. And I was thinking of buying the scarf, but I had other scarves also, so I was like, nah. So in the end, what I bought was basically a mini wand keychain and a Syrian Crest bookmark. Because I do read books, so I wanted to use it as a bookmark. And then after that, we had dinner at the food hall there, and I decided to just eat their fish and chips, which was pretty nice. It tasted so healthy for some reason. And after that, we had spare time, so I decided to go to the Animate at Ikebukuro. But in the end, for that day itself, I didn't buy much. This is what all that I bought, and the butterbeer mug you can actually bring back after you drink it at the museum. So yeah, I brought it back. Oh, okay, yeah, I did buy stuff. I took a detour. I managed to go to Melon Books, and I managed to find like issues of all these doujins. Or art books, I would say. Okay, and then the next day we went to Odaiba. I went to the Team Labs because of course It's one of the tourist attractions and I haven't been there before, so I went there. And throughout the whole event itself, I didn't really take a lot of photos, but I did take videos, so just look out for it. And then after that, for lunch, I had the vegetable ramen, which was nearby. And let me tell you, it says vegetable ramen, but it's so good. It's super good. Like, I swear to God, if any of you guys go to Odaiba for the team labs, eat the ramen there. Just eat the ramen there. You will have no regrets. It costs about $12, but I tell you, the quality is so good. It beats like any other ramen out there. Saffron, I see it on top. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, okay, they had broccoli, mushroom, tomato, saffron, and the ramen, and it was so perfect. The soup is nice, the noodles were soft, everything was so good. And then of course after that I did some shopping around Odaiba. I went to Aqua City. You see the Rainbow Bridge. And then after that, of course, the Statue of Liberty is there. And then, yes, there was Pop Mart there. As you all know, I'm into Pop Mart a lot and these things are everywhere. And of course, if you go Odaiba, it's never complete without seeing the Odaiba Gundam. And of course, they were promoting the upcoming Gundam movie or Gundam Seed. And then I went to GU to shop, and of course, for some reason, Kuzuha, Ninja Sanji VTuber, was promoting it. And as you were shopping, you can actually hear him talking. And of course, I bought clothes. And then for some reason, there was another pop-up shop. Like, I swear to God, these things are everywhere. And after that, I took a break because I wanted to wait to go inside the Odaiba Gundam shop, and there was a queue. So I got the ticket for the queue and I decided to take a break. So I had takoyaki, of course. And then I went inside, and of course, they were promoting the new upcoming Gundam movie. Took a bit of pictures of the scale models, which is pretty nice. All of them is super awesome. Very awesome. And of course, more of the Gundam series from Gundam Seed, and they were displaying the upcoming mobile suits from the series itself, which is not out yet, but I do want to get it. So more Gundams, even more Gundams, Gundams everywhere, even more, and a whole lot more. Of course, more. And then, of course, nothing is complete without buying Gundams there, and I did buy Gundams for myself. Then as I was walking out, they had like all these displays. And as you can see, people from that shop, they actually bought a lot in comparison to mine. And of course, I do want to buy more, but it has to fit my luggage, basically. And then of course, this was the Unicorn Gundam at night, and it was so pretty. I think we are like halfway through the images. Like, oh my god, I'm getting tired and sleepy, but oh well, let's go. And these were all the things that I bought for that day itself. As you can see, I bought clothes, a jacket, socks because it was super cheap. This is way cheaper than Uniqlo. And then Gundams, Pop Mart stuff, and some Hololive stuff which I saw. And then of course, as you can see, the amount of things I buy was increasing. And at that point of time, I was still like, it's gonna fit. It's definitely gonna fit my luggage, for sure. And then next day, I went to Tokyo Skytree, and for some reason, this was there. Poppy Playtime goods were there, like, that's a thing. Japan, that was a thing, you like it. And then of course, Chikawa was everywhere. God forbid, Chikawa is everywhere. And do you know the queue to get in this shop was actually like 1 hour just to get inside the shop? So that's how popular and how many people were actually queuing up to buy goods for Chikawa. Like, I'm so amazed by it. Then of course there was a Pokemon place, more Chikawa stuff because there was a Chikawa theme decoration for the Skytree. I think my friends went up. And then after that, I detoured and attempted to go inside Asakusa, but as you can see with the crowd, I did not. And then of course there was this lovely Tokyo Skytree from far side to a photo. And then I was trying to find a place for lunch and it was pretty damn hard, so I continued walking until I found this nice steak place and I ate steak for lunch in Japan because why not? And that was one of the best steak because this was actually a Wagyu steak, not A5 Wagyu but a Wagyu steak. And then I attempted to go back Asakusa, but after I saw this crowd I was like, you know what, I'm done. So I went back to Shibuya to go to the Nintendo shop. And of course I bought a lot of stuff, which I haven't opened yet to be honest. And then I was just walking around, that's what I bought. And then I decided to have dinner at Gyukatsu. And Gyukatsu is pretty crowded in some places, so I went to this much more off spot, and of course there was no queue and I enjoyed my meal. So basically for the Gyukatsu, you take the meat, you cook it yourself and you are able to dip it with either what's the thing called? Kokoro, the sauce they have, salt, all that stuff, and it was super delicious. I regretted not eating more to be honest. And then I just walked around, they had like anime, a small mini museum which had Naruto for some reason. And then that was the end of my day. So of course I went Melon Boots again to buy stuff, and then these are all the Nintendo stuff which I bought, and also some small souvenirs. And at that time it was gonna be Christmas and I bought cake for myself, which was kinda sad, but it's okay, the cake was good. And the day after that I went to an actual Pokemon Center, which was at what was that? It was near Ginza, I think. And of course I bought game and some stickers. And after that it was my road towards Tokyo Tower. As you can see, I went Tokyo Tower. Yes, I bought Larry because Larry is like me for real for real. Then of course it was Christmas Eve itself, it was everywhere. And so I decided to go up Tokyo Tower again. I think this was my second time, but like in terms of like high places in Tokyo, I prefer Tokyo Tower over Skytree. It's cheaper and it's a lot more iconic to be honest. And of course this was the view from the tower itself. Pretty nice, white sky. It was so beautiful. More photos, everything is so nice, like it hits different to be honest. And then that's how high I was. And of course I had their ice cream. Okay, so here's the dumb thing. Okay, so you do know that you can actually climb down from the top of Tokyo Tower all the way down, or you can also climb up from the bottom to the main deck of Tokyo Tower. So I was like, there was the elevator to go down instantly, and then there was the stairs to go down, and I haven't gone down before, so I was like, you know what, it's only 600 steps. Boy, was I wrong, because by the time I hit the ground level, my legs were shaking and it was going downstairs. Like, especially for me, I'm a person that actually tries to exercise nearly every week. I'm kind of a bit fit, but the 600 steps going downwards nearly ended me. Like, I could feel my thighs burning just by going down, okay? Can't imagine going up. And you know what, when I was going down, I saw old people going up, I saw kids running up, I saw adults running up as if it was nothing. And oh my god, I was so surprised. But you know what, if I have friends that wants to go out with me, I mean, I don't mind. At least the journey will be fun. But I was alone at this time, I was like, you know what, 600 steps. At least I hit my 10k steps for that day instantly. What culture that is strong? Yeah, it's really strong. And then after that, I went to Tokyo Station. I had standing sushi for the first time. It was super good. And then I went around to buy souvenirs, and of course the Hololive pop-up store was right there at Tokyo Station. So here are some pictures. Kelly, Kelly, Sakura, Miko, and Gora is there. They have all the different plushies there. They are promoting some of the stuff there, and of course I bought stuff. And of course, let's not forget, me being a Kamen Rider fan, I finally get to visit the Kamen Rider store in Tokyo. And there were so many things I wanted to buy, but of course I need to watch my budget because I was actually running low of my cash after that. It was also nice though, they had all these banners of each Kamen Rider and which year they came out. It was so nice to look at. And of course they had Chikawa Station, Chikawa Shop at Tokyo Station, and the wait line for it was about 45 minutes, so I was like, okay, good luck to you guys, bye bye. And of course I bought some souvenirs for my colleagues and all that, which is basically Tokyo Banana, because why not? Everybody is Tokyo Banana. And then I went back to Akihabara to shop a bit before the night ends, and they had like a Vispo pop-up store for Christmas because it was Christmas Eve. And yeah, my favorites, including Hinano. And of course there's a lot more KitKat there, which I think I did bought most of it for my students. And then these were the things that I bought for that day itself. Larry, Kamen Rider stuff as a memento, Hololive stuff, Rika, and Pokemon stuff. And of course a bunch of souvenirs to bring back. Next day in the morning, I went all the way to Tsukiji to eat, of course, sashimi. And it was so fresh and nice. And I even went to the matcha store which I went previously, and the matcha is still pretty dang good. Then after that I went to Ginza because Ginza was pretty much quite close. It was just a walk, so I went there to walk around. There was the famous Seiko building and its famous clock tower. And then there was a Nissan gallery for cars, and they had a Nissan GTR and its evolution. If you're a car lover, you are definitely gonna enjoy it there. And then of course you are at Ginza, you visit the Mega Uniqlo at Ginza itself, which was about 12 stories high. And lo and behold, while I was there at the Uniqlo, there were Singaporeans around, and I could hear them so obvious. Like they were walking around, they were talking, and I was like, ah, yep, there's a Singaporean right there. And actually around Ginza itself, there were a lot of locals, a lot of Singaporeans there. Like I walked past about like 4 groups of Singaporeans there, and I was thinking to myself like, am I back in Singapore? Hello? And after that, I went to the popular stationery shop at Itoya, and of course I did buy stuff. I bought pens. I bought one a weighted pen, which was pretty nice to use. And then I bought 3 other pens which I can use for personal use. So far, they have not been lost in the office, so let's hope it stays that way. And then I took a nice stroll along the Tokyo Station area. I saw this majestic bird. I looked at the framing, and then of course the sunset was setting, and the sun was setting, and it was really nice. And of course we have your Tokyo Station. And because it was Christmas, my friends wanted to eat KFC, so I joined them, and yes, we had KFC on Christmas in Japan because it was a culture there. And to be honest, the chicken were really good. I enjoyed it. It was a pretty hearty meal. And of course, I went around to shop, and sadly, I did not buy this Gundam because at this point in time, I was kind of worried about my luggage, and we'll know why later. Anyway, next day, I visited the Monster Hunter Cafe like finally I get to visit it, and it was so nice to eat the food there and see all the different props. And I think like after visiting the cafe, I kind of miss playing Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter was like the first few games I played on stream. So hopefully this year I can get back into hunting and maybe even start Monster Hunter World in preparation for Monster Hunter, the new one that's coming out. I can't remember the title. Then over there you can actually play Monster Hunter with friends and all that. And I managed to get the free gift. You get a coaster, and I got Velstrax, which was one of my favorite. There are more props, and my friend bought this, which was the famous chicken leg. And for me, I had a dragon's tail, which was basically steak and potato. But I got a very nice dessert. Then after that, there are more goods lying around. I just took photos because it looks so damn pretty, especially Velstrax. And then I spent the rest of the day walking around Yodobashi Akiba, which had a lot of like technology and also toys. And as you can see, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, this is like the classic Beyblade that I used to know. And they were actually like putting it on the new tech Beyblade, which I might want to buy one day, because I still keep my old Beyblades and I want to see whether my old Beyblades can play against the new ones. We'll see. And they had a whole assortment of Tamiya cars, which I didn't buy in the end because I was kind of getting worried of my budget and also the luggage itself. But at the same time, these things are relatively cheap in Singapore, so yeah, it's fine. And they had like a whole display area of Kamen Rider toys. I'll just go through each of it. And then of course for did I have lunch? Was it brunch? I can't remember. Lunch, dinner, I can't remember, but I had this pretty nice karage set. And then the next day, I visited Meiji Shrine, which is my go-to shrine in Tokyo. Even though I know it's popular, it's so overrated, but for some reason I was kind of attracted to this shrine itself because of the atmosphere and the trees and all that. So I went there, did a shrine visit after so many years, and then after that I had soba, ebi soba, at a food place nearby. And then of course there was a pop mart at Harajuku, and of course I went in. Oh, and then after that I visited the Nami's art exhibition, and all her artworks was being displayed, and it was really nice. I even bought the art book that she just released recently. And then of course I went to shop around Don Quixote. Momo was there. I had to take a picture. Oh man, I saw this on your Twitter. Yep, I was like basically spamming my Twitter with all the pictures. And then after that, I went to the Suzume. They had a scene with these 3 train tracks and the river and all that stuff, so I went there. Then after that, I tried to wait for like 3 trains to like get in the same shot, but it was getting quite late and I was, you know what, I'll just take a shot of it and then just move on with my day. Oops, not yet. Okay, and then after that, it was the final day, I went to Sushiro again, did some last minute shopping. I managed to find these 3 books, which was something I've been hunting since day 1, and turns out a shop right beside my hotel was selling it. So I was like, okay, I'm grabbing all 3. And then I took a last stroll around Akihabara, packed my luggage, which I went with 1 luggage. I bought a second one there, which was at least quite cheap. I bought a 24-inch luggage at like 6,000 yen, about $55. And I managed to fit everything that I had bought within these 2 luggage, because the first one was already flooding over. And for your info, the luggage on the right was 22 kg the luggage on the left was 17 kg, so thank god I bought a second luggage there. And the quality is quite good though, so I can definitely use this 24-inch for like shorter trips. So yeah, after buying all that stuff, I had to buy a second luggage, which thankfully I had the budget for. And then this was the final food which I ate before taking the flight. This was my plain food, and that's it. That's basically my whole trip in Japan for about 12 days. And to be honest, I would want to go again, but maybe in December. I was thinking, like, I was counting my leaves, and if I had budget, I might be able to do 2 trips. Like, I'm actually planning to go Korea this year, like my first trip to Korea, my first solo trip to Korea. So I don't know how that's gonna work, so we'll see. Hence, that's why you see this week's stream on Saturday. If I'm not wrong, I'm gonna be streaming myself learning Korea in hopes that at least I know some basic to survive in Korea. And then if I have budget, I might be able to go Japan again in the Christmas season, because there's I think the holiday itself is like in the middle, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I do want to travel again. Like, I think I got the energy to travel more, and I guess I should travel more before I get too old, I guess. I mean, I'm not that old, but you know, anything can happen in life. Okay, I think that's about it for the Japan trip. So let's go back into the chatting screen. Yup. Okay, we are back. Wow, that was a pretty long chat. Like, I was just going on and on and on. Hope you don't mind this old man's rambles. Let me just take a sip first. Okay. It's an amazing trip, lots of things to say, and you got so much loot. Yeah, like, I think I really went all out because I haven't traveled in so long, so yeah, it was really worth it. But yeah, so we took a look back at 2023 and how my December went, so now it's more on like what's in store for 2024. So I guess it's without saying, I will be trying to push myself in terms of content creation for 2024, hopefully more streams. And right now, recently I've been trying to keep myself healthy, so hopefully I don't really have like huge breaks. But at the same time, I think most viewers would know already, I'm probably like taking stream as just a casual thing. So I'm not really gonna push myself full time because I have a day job itself, and that's where most of my energy is. So streaming is basically just a hobby, and I'm really just gonna take it casual. Prior to this, I was actually thinking of like trying out streaming for a year to see whether it works or not. So technically I could have just disappeared and all that stuff, but I think after meeting friends like Cafe right here, meeting some other friends, video friends and all that stuff, I was like, okay, you know what? This can actually go on, like I can actually just do this as a side thing until life happens, I guess. So we'll see how far I go, but this year itself, I'm definitely not gonna leave. I'm definitely gonna stay. Try to make new friends, of course. Maybe more collabs, which I feel that I've been doing way too many solo streams, so hopefully more collabs. And yeah, so this year itself, I'm probably just gonna try my best, especially content creation, because the whole last year I was doing more streams, but I don't really have like shorts or video form content, which is something I should be pushing up more. So I do have a few ideas that I will need to record, so hopefully as time goes on I will be able to release it. But of course, don't expect too much because I still have a day job and I probably need to balance my work-life balance, of course. So yeah, I think that's pretty much for 2024. Like, okay, I'm not the type that I'm gonna do a whole list and all that stuff, because we know what happens when you do a list of resolutions and all that. Like, half the time you are not gonna keep track of it. But I do have goals that I've written here on my notepad, which is something that I'll just use it as a personal tracker. So yeah, I guess for 2024, I'm just gonna keep it simple, meet new friends, and maybe hopefully 500 followers. If I hit 500 followers, that's, I mean, to me, it's actually a good achievement already. So we'll see. I think other than that, usually I stream for 2 hours, but since this is my first stream and I'm kind of tired from work and kind of exhausted from talking so much, so I'm probably gonna just end the stream here. So yeah, to those who are still here, thank you so much for, to those that are still here, yep, take it easy. Yeah, I'm just really gonna take it easy, to be honest. Thank you so much for the support. So yeah, other than that, for 2024, I'm just gonna do my best, keep it casual, and just hope for the best, basically. Just gotta enjoy the process, basically. Because if you don't enjoy it, of course, things are not gonna go well. So yeah. I think other than that, I think that's enough fireworks. Okay, no more fireworks. Alright, so I think other than that, I'm just gonna find someone that I can raid, and then we are gonna end the stream. Let's see who's online. I think I saw Ryone on just now, so maybe I can raid into her. Then we all can go watch her. Okay, she's playing Grand Blue Fantasy. Wonder if anyone else is online. Let's see. Oh, this person is online. Okay, I didn't know he was streaming again. Okay, excuse me. Okay, you know what? We haven't raided Ryone. It's so long, I guess, since I haven't been streaming, but oh, she's playing Grand Blue. She's playing Belial. Oh my god, okay, we gotta go in. We'll raid the channel. Let's raid into Ryone. She's a very cozy, very comfy streamer who likes to play MiHoYo games and also fighting games. So this is the raid message. Don't spam it. One time is enough. And yeah, other than that, let's hope 2024 is gonna be a good year. And do look forward to my streams and content that I will be churning out this year. So yeah. Other than that, Happy New Year to all of you, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Maple stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Oh my god, my rate just... Okay. Alright, there we go. It got cancelled for some reason. Okay, other than that, I'll see you guys next stream. Bye bye.